Hello again from Central Virginia. It's the end of October, and so it is time to be getting back on what I call Project Daffodil. If you've been following me, you saw my post last spring about how much I love daffodils. And my goal is to be able to see daffodils in every direction when I look out of any part of my house. So each fall, I've been planting about between 200 and 400 daffodils in various places in the yard. And so today I'm going to get planting daffodils. Daffodils are readily available everywhere. I get mine from a company in North Carolina, a nursery in North Carolina called Eden Brothers. And I like to buy them in, I get two. This is a daffodil bulb naturalizing mix. And those are, they're just going to multiply and you put them out, you scatter them around. Basically, I have 100 of the naturalizing daffodils. They're in mixed colors. They're mainly the yellow traditional ones that you see. This is a blend that they sell of 25 in a bag, and it's called 60 Days of Daffodils. And so it's just a mix, and they will bloom at different times. I put them in various places in my yard as well, so more in the beds as opposed to the naturalizing. As I look out at my front lawn, I think I'm going to put some more daffodils into this roundish bed that is mainly a spring garden. It's also a summer garden. Obviously, things have faded. Start a legacy bed over here in the front yard. And I had put some rose bushes in, and I have peonies growing in here as well, and some irises. And in the spring, I have a strip of daffodils that come up about this far. So I'm going to go ahead and extend that up into this area. So I have a nice big, and maybe around the front of the bed as well, to get a nice batch of daffodils. All right, so what I'm going to do is just sort of randomly scatter these around this bed. There's 25 in this package, and I think I will try to put them all in this bed for a big, nice big splash of color out here. Pop them around. They'll come up in the spring and look pretty. Okay, to plant daffodils, it's super easy. Any spring bulb you want to plant about twice as deep as it is. So you just dig a hole and take this opportunity to pull out some crabgrass. Dig a hole down in. There are these things called bulb planters. I have not found them to be particularly helpful for me. Okay, so number one daffodils in the hole. I am planting these at the end of October. Will still plant them in even in November if I get my hands on more. I love daffodils. They're so easy to plant and they last forever. I tend not to get the super fancy ones because I think the less, in some ways, the less fancy, the better off you're going to have in terms of digging. I'm pulling the rocks out as I go when I come across them. The one thing about the moles being down here, I will tell you, they've made things kind of loose. Thank you, moles, for that. I am going to come along and put some straw mulch on top of this to help get that going. This soil in this front yard is really rich. This has not been amended at all. But this part of the lawn was never, ever fertilized or planted in any way that was, there are no fertilizers or lawn treatments or anything like that. It was just all sort of a natural lawn. And so over the years, it's just the soil's been pretty much undisturbed and it is super rich. Grows a great crop of weeds. People who like nice manicured lawns would have a heart attack. Well, not a heart attack. They wouldn't be very approving. But I have my section on my channel called My Wild Yard. And I do love my wild yard, my lawn. So that's as easy as pie. That's really how I'm doing this. So in the spring, I'll show you how this has developed. It really is a beautiful spring garden that comes up starting in really late February, early March. And then it evolves, and there's a rose bush in the center, and then it has a lot of early flowers from the early flowers in June and early July. I'd like to get some more things. I planted some annuals in here this year to try to get something going during the middle of the summer. I get a big pop of asters towards the end of the summer, but I got to work on that middle summer part a little bit more. So just some perennials and things. As you can see, the sun is getting a little bit lower in the sky, and gotta go in and make some soup or something for dinner. But I'm happy to start getting the daffodils planted. Get a couple hundred planted today, and maybe in another week or two I can plant some more if I have time and money. Hope you're well. Take care. Thanks for watching.